Besides drugs, were there any other rackets that you were involved in?
We did every fucking thing. There was basically anything. You know, I didn't like gambling. Wasn't my thing.
Mm.
Gambling and loan sharking. I couldn't. Those two were like hand in hand. When you gamble, you're loan sharking anyway because the cocksuckers ain't gonna pay you, and then you're running around chasing them around town, breaking their, you know, trying to break fingers and shit to get paid.
Right.
I wasn't with that shit. I didn't mind doing the scams. Scams were nice. You know, fake traveler's checks. Remember the fake traveler's checks back in the days? You actually get real ones, not fake ones, real ones.
Right.
And there's a whole scam behind that. Someone gets on an airplane, and while they're flying to New York, all those traveler's checks, you get 10, 20 grand worth of traveler's checks, you're spending them. Bang, bang. When the person lands, goes to his hotel room, he calls them in stolen. In the meantime, they're already used. And American Express reimburses you all of it. That was one of them. And you got the credit cards. We did that forever. Stolen car. You take a car for insurance, for example. You know, a brand new car, like let's say a Camry. If you took the front seat and the back seat out, and it was an insurance claim, got stolen, and they find the car. Can't total the car. They got to find the car, and the insurance has to put the front seat and the back seat in. You know, the fucking front seat's about $8,000. Between the front and the back seat, it's almost a brand new car. For them to replace it, you know, they're going to charge you almost half the price of the car. However, the car's not totaled. So the insurance company goes, all right, what's going to cost more? Replace the seats or total the car? So they'll write you the check for, you know, $8,000-9,000 for leather seats. Back then, they wrote the check right to you. You go, you cash the check, you put the seats back in because you had them in a warehouse down the street.
That's fantastic.
And you're doing this with you just rotating, right? You're doing this like it's going out of style.
Right.
We used to be able to get cars off the lot. You can't do it now, where they would new title, new tag, new everything. You'd get a $50,000 car for $5,000.
Yeah, I remember that. That was big in New York too.
Lottery tickets, all types of stolen shit. And what else did we do? I don't know. I'll think of something as we're going along. But we have all kinds of shit. Something would, you know, they'd call and say, "Hey, we got this. Always into trying to figure something out.
Yeah, right. My question about your dad was, out of all the years you were in jail, how many years total did you serve?